President-elect Donald Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance have asked Republicans in Congress to approve a hike to the debt as the Capitol races to avoid a government shutdown before Friday's deadline. Vance posted a joint statement from him and Trump on X on Thursday, which read, "The most foolish and inept thing ever done by congressional Republicans was allowing our country to hit the debt ceiling in 2025. Increasing the debt ceiling is not great, but we'd rather do it on Biden's watch. If Democrats won't cooperate on the debt ceiling now, what makes anyone think they would do it in June during our administration? Let's have this debate now, and we should pass a streamlined spending bill that doesn't give Chuck Schumer and the Democrats everything they want. Republicans want to support our farmers, pay for disaster relief, and set our country up for success in 2025. The only way to do that is with a temporary funding bill without Democrat giveaways combined with an increase in the debt ceiling."
Lawmakers were taken aback by this demand. GOP Senator Susan Collins told reporters at the Capitol, quote, "This has come as a surprise to me. I don't know his rationale." Democratic Senator from Connecticut, Chris Murphy, wrote on X, "Remember what this is all about. Trump wants Democrats to agree to raise the debt ceiling so he can pass his massive corporate and billionaire tax cut without any problems. Shorter version, tax cut for billionaires or the government shuts down just in time for Christmas."
In Arizona, Republican Representative Dave Schweikert told reporters he does not think the debt limit should be part of the current funding discussion. Yes, I similarly do not think raising the debt limit, if that's the first thing Republicans do right off the bat. Now, Trump wants to get rid of the debt limit entirely. I do not see eye to eye with Trump on this. The debt limit is, to my mind, important, that we don't want America to be even more in debt than it already is. We're already horribly in debt. This is a slight check on government just spending and spending and spending and spending. We need to fix our debt. We need to pay down our debt. We need to stop adding to it, and the debt limit prevents that. So again, it is not a good look for Republicans the first time they just get power, and the first thing they're going to do is increase the debt. I guess I can appreciate J.D. Vance saying we're going to do this reluctantly, but if you're going to do it, it doesn't matter, and they should not do it.
I mean, Trump skyrocketed the debt as president, so that's not surprising. He's also a former president who in his personal life has never found a bill that he was willing to pay. I think that, when we have this conversation, there has to be a reminder, and I'm very, very thankful that Chris Murphy said it, because at the end of the day, you do have a party that is incoming, or at least the leadership of a party that is incoming, that is dead set on reducing the tax burden for millionaires and billionaires. I can tell you right now, whether you were voting in a red state, a blue state, purple state, anywhere in between, you are not voting to have the debt burden or the tax burden for millionaires and billionaires to be decreased off the backs of your hard work.
What do you mean off
That's
the back?
not what they were doing.
We want to reduce the tax burden for everybody.
The plans that they have never showcased that. This trickle-down tax burden relief is not a thing. Ask the middle-class workers who have been scrounged. Ask the people who are working-class voters who are still having a hard time paying their bills. Their taxes have not been reduced in any sizable way. And anytime a Republican comes in and says that they will, and this goes beyond Trump, this is Republicans from Reagan on, who said that they will, have actually had a larger tax burden on middle class and working class individuals. Meanwhile, the millionaire and billionaire class walked off with paying less taxes than your average school teacher.
They pay millions and billions of dollars in taxes because they have millions and billions of dollars. They pay the corporate tax rate, all of those things. The tax burden on them is significant, and I would like to,
which has also been associated with them for a while because the Republicans have written it into law, and they find ways to shelter their money.
If you make the system very complicated, politically well-connected people will find ways around it. We need to simplify the tax code. I would like everyone to just pay one flat rate, I guess, of their income, or better yet, no income tax and just kind of some sales tax thing. That'd be fine with me. But I don't want middle-class people paying more in taxes. I don't want them paying taxes at all. I want to get rid of taxes, lower them to almost nothing, not have the government empowered to do endless war and regime change all around the globe because we have this endless defense budget, are shipping all of our money to Ukraine or to Israel or to other countries. Don't want to do that. American people don't want that. We'll just lower the tax burden for everyone. We'll start paying down the debt. I think that's what Republicans were elected to do, not to do reckless spending right away, giveaways to the censorship industrial complex in government, giveaways to defense contractors and every other kind of contractors. It's ugly, and it's empowered by lifting the debt burden. Something, ironically, Democrats have wanted to do forever. so they can do more reckless spending. And Trump's now saying, like, great, I want to do reckless spending too. Let's lift it.
He did reckless spending when he was
yeah,
in
no,
office when
he
it
did.
wasn't
I don't
lifted.
disagree. They all do reckless spending. Democrats and Republicans do reckless spending. Republicans promise not to do it and then do it anyway. Democrats give you no illusions that they're going to spend recklessly and empower bureaucrats to ruin your businesses and make life more difficult on every front. They promise they're going to do that. Then they do that. It ends up being unpopular. They get voted out of office. Republicans come in to not do that. They end up doing it anyway. They get voted out of office. Either way, the American people don't get they don't get what they want, which is unfortunate.
Well, electing electing somebody who is dead set on having billionaires who are unelected run the United States for the next 4 years is not the best way to go about ensuring that the working class actually gets what they wanted.
Tell us what you think. More Rising right after this.